3, Eagles!
Hello everyone and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. And here is the starting five to begin the year for the Eagles. Day, the new team captain, returns to run the point, while we see a new face at the 2 position with Junior getting the start. And as most predicted, the front court pair is going to be Lack and Zadirko, while Mercedes slots in at the 5. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
It's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It is essential to put a stop to this run. His finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to take it to the hoop with conviction.
Dermanenko with the bucket. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problem putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Pass to Junior. Day. The Eagles with yet another miss.
And one thing you'll notice with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors starting for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. He made every player earn their position. A few juniors and even a sophomore stepped up. You have to love the future of Hornets basketball with the talent their underclassmen have shown.
Here's Junior. Lack. Pass to Day. Marceda. Porter defending. Returns to Day. Outside. Lack. Day. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Junior outside. Rebounded by Bobby Erickson.
After the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
First quarter of basketball here, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Lack. Pass to Junior. Over to the wing. Here's Zadirko. Banked in off the glass.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
And coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Porter. Dermanenko up top. And the layup falls. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly.
Tek sam instalirao igricu pa sam slab.
And here's Joe Levesque outside.
A daj, prejaki
Good
su.
off the assist from Bobby Erickson.
He's playing unselfish basketball in this game. Good look on that pass by
Izgubit
Erickson
ćemo.
of the Hornets.
Pass to Junior. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Marceda.
Nemoj šutati, ja.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances.
Kako nas bude 22?
Here. And he's got
Yeah.
his first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting for the Eagles, James Marceda. At the line.
And he sinks the second. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone by so far. Dermanenko outside. Pass to Levesque. Shoots over Day. And it's Levesque missing. And they're on the break. Here's Junior. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Ash Ramadas. Well, the Eagles were hoping someone would step up and take the shooting guard spot. Seems like Junior might be that guy.
And he might be a bit rough
A
around.
daj, izlazi iz koša, niđe
But
vez.
you can see the instincts are there for him. It won't be long until he looks like a natural. Like a lot of players from Newark,
Hvala Bogu da nije
a
pogodio.
little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
Outside, Black. Pass to Marceda. To the paint. Tipped away.
Što?
It's stolen by Ramadas. Pushing it up. Here's Erickson. And no good. Jonathan Lack with some nice D.
Dodaj. Dodaj, lak.
For those just joining us, we're in the second quarter with 3 minutes gone by.
A dodaj ovdje.
2 minutes remaining.
Junior, high post. There's the triple.
A niđe vez.
The
Još kvitat.
Hornets.
He fired with confidence from deep, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when you can.
Here's Day. Lays it up and banks it in.
So cool when it looks like he's bottled up. Day can find ways to score. He is just so crafty.
And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division,
Far.
the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still...
Burton leading. Pass to Erickson. Porter with it. Dermanenko outside. For 3. And it's Jonathan Lack with the rebound. From 13. Day, no good.
A zašto šutaš tako?
Here's Erickson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. So
Pogodit će ga.
here.
Maja.
Erickson shooting pretty aggressively
Ne
here,
može niko
going
pro.
right into the defender and winning a foul.
Good on both attempts. Day with it. Pass to Junior. Now here's Lack. Now here's Marceda. Porter defending. Knocks it loose. From deep.
Pogodi.
KJ Day.
Tako je.
Down along Jay.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something
Ah,
taken away on
pogodi.
the school board's
U,
agenda.
dobro.
As you said, this gym just
Stižemo
fits
ih.
with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle
Yes.
with a lot of contact there. It goes on Vlad Dermanenko. First
Ozbiljno ti kažem da će doći.
And the first one at the line.
Vidjet ćeš.
I don't think the Eagles could have a better
Još na
team
Instagramu
captain
da
than
te
Day.
pozovem.
A leader at the point and a leader in the locker room.
Sad napiši komentar, ću te nazvati na Instagram da pričam.
one falls, so he hits them both. That's going to be over and back, not watching the line that time.
Evo ovdje dodaj ovdje, daj.
Pass to Junior. 90 seconds into the second half now.
Šta da?
To the middle. Here's Marceda. The Eagles with yet another miss. And here the pull-up.
Tako je.
The offensive.
Tako, idemo. Ajde.
In the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't
Ma nisam, završio sam
time
je.
finding wins.
Pa.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Into the third we go now. 2 minutes in. To the inside.
Tako, promaš.
Grabs the miss.
0 for 4 to start the second half. They are getting restless.
Dodaj.
Outside.
Evo na
Black.
zemljicu.
Pass to Marceda. And it's stolen by Porter. And out of bounds it goes. The Eagles will take it over. Timeout called by the Eagles.
Every team goes through cold streaks. The coach has to be concerned right now.
Well, I'd like to see them attack the bucket. Maybe draw some fouls. Get some freebies.
Jeste. Ja ne znao sam ti nisi igram.
Newark East trailing.
Od Lazara onaj drug. Od Lazara drug.
Pass to Marceda. Here's Junior. He's guarded by Germanenko.
A kako mašiš to? Pozvao sam te na Instagram, Vanzi, što se ne javljaš? Ajde, maši.
Left side, Luan. Inside, Porter. The shot
A ne, kako čovjek
from
uvod.
Michael Luan. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is.
Ajde, dodaj ovdje loptu, ovdje.
It might be the reason why
Ovdje, znaš što dodati, evo me ovdje.
but the
Evo
similarities
me.
in their games are already apparent.
Evo me ovdje.
Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was. even if he's a bit
Tako.
raw.
Left side, it's Day. And so it looks like the Eagles will retain possession here.
Pozvao sam te, ne javljaš se.
And here's Burton. The biggest lead of the game was 15. And here's Joe Levesque outside.
Samo me čuješ od.
Sheffield outside.
Hoš preko Discorda. Evo ovdje, hoš preko Discorda.
Mason outside. Junior outside. Pass to Sheffield.
Kažeš još na Discorda priča.
From the arc.
Ajde, pogodi. Jo, ne znaš pogodi. Tako je, bravo, ide.
It up and in.
Scouts love when
Joj, gubimo samo dva razlike.
this kind of activity is impressive to see.
Well, seeing
Okay.
Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Ni meni nešto ne ići.
Foul called on Junior.
Nešto se, neki
That is
glitch.
his first foul of the game.
Probaj resetovat telefon.
Bradley James on the wing. He's covered by Sheffield.
Da, kako je pogodio, lik.
So he'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Hornets making a switch here. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great
Ma
run
pogodit
at
će
the
ga, on
collegiate
nema tih para da
To
nam
call Duke a
pogodi.
high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone
Ako
from that
izgubimo-
era knew who Duke was. I'm sure
Ovdje,
they're ecstatic to see what Junior
dodaj, pikaj.
Junior, he's guarded by Dermanenko. Pass to Mason.
Ajde, dodaj ovdje, jebote. A šta radiš, kretenu?
Here we go.
Ja, bolje da se stavio da ja igram, ne ovako da samo ja mogu igrat. Bravo, bravo. Ovdje. Ja, ovaj me čuo, ovaj bradanje. A daj! A daj! Izbacite me iz igre. Kako smo na kraju ga sjebali. Ajde, gađaj trojku, evo mu ovdje. Zar ne mogu pogoditi trojku, jebote? Sad će ga ovaj pogoditi. Ajde, evo me, evo, ajde.
Now Day, he's covered by Levesque. Now Zadirko. Outside, Day.
Dodaj.
Over Levesque.
Ah, ja lik.
And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end.
Radi defensor, izgubit.
When his team has the ball.
He knew one of his teammates was going to be open. When they hit him with the double team, they found him.
And the Eagles will call time here.
That was a good time for a timeout. Break here. Settle everybody down, get in the offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Pastor Jr. Looking to end the run.
Zašto ne ideš do koša? Izbaci me iz igre. Ma ja. Nikad ne pogodio.
With a clean feed. He seems to have a great sense for offensive ball movement.
Outside, Lack.
Izgubit ćemo, pomiriti se sa tim.
Tries it from the top of the key.
A zašto?
There's no
Da izađe.
them or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
Look how well set up Dermanenko is for this one. Finds a good shooting position.
Ne možemo dati poena.
Pass to Marceda. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And the official signaled a backcourt violation. He wasn't careful there. Here's Day. Pass to Junior. Looking to get back on track. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to go on Stephen Porter.
Not fearing. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
Ovo neće da uđe.
Luan with it. Kennedy picks him up defensively. Here's Carter. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Newark East. A 12-point contest. Evans knocks it down.
The run has been productive, but I think it's just a little too late.
Yeah, but do give them some credit for playing all the way to the end. Other teams might have given up.
Now it's Carter
Čekaj, sad ću se gledam, čekaj. Zove na Discord.
Erickson. Outside Luan. Block at 4.
Huh?
From deep, Simon Carter hits the trifecta.
Making the game simple. When one of
Ja,
the
kako ga
teammates
ubijala
is uncovered,
tik.
he finds him.
Pass to Marceda. Shoots over Kelsey. And the Eagles tack on 2 more.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
Now here's Carter. Covered by Junior. Now here's Carter. The game comes to a close, and Burton is able to steal one here in Newark. Great effort from the team as they were led by Bobby Erickson.
To come in here and get a road win to start the season is a huge boost for this team's morale.
Prvi game,
For the Hornets against a much-improved Eagles side.
And even though the Eagles didn't get the win start the year, they have to be encouraged about how the team looked on the floor. Positive takeaways from this game.
Da.
That'll do it for us. On behalf of Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. We hope to see you again for more Garden State.
Ma moj kum. Malo sam promijenio da ne slijam samo Fortnite glupi.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the
Da.
Renfield Foxes.
Kako znaš da se ovaj zove Fil Čović? Nije Fil Čović, nego je Nemanja Čović.
We know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it
Idemo.
happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg.
A pogodi je Boga, ja.
He's got size,
Neće ga nikad
touch,
pogoditi.
just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful
I ovaj će ga sad pogoditi. Maja. Je stužare.
Taking a look to see who Newark East is starting with. The engine of this team is in their backcourt with Day at the 1 and Junior at the 2. You have Black and Zadiro playing the small and power forward spots respectively. Then at center, it's the senior Marceda. Fox is starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics.
Dodaj ovdje.
Some money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Day, covered by Lee. Outside, Day. Zadirko.
Tako je. Šta je ovo?
And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Junior outside.
Gađaj, gađaj.
He's covered by Bishop.
Odmah. Ne može li pogoditi koš da ga ne...
Bishop did play ball himself in high school. He wasn't a standout athlete.
Ne može ga pogoditi.
Very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach. And the way that Day sees the floor, you gotta respect how he finds his teammates when they're open.
Troy Lee draws the double. To the paint.
Zovem se Miki Lolara. Ali ima to prezime, vidio sam.
This is what we talk about. Being willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
Now here's Day. Covered by Lee. Junior outside. Gregory pulls it in.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
And they pick up 2. And the Eagles will call time here.
And Coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
And it's out of bounds to the Foxes as Renfield retains possession.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
Molim. A kako ovako uvijek gubimo? A kako... Kad igra?
Nije osim dođu kad gledaš, brate. Motor treba, čekaj, brate, rani vidiš, nije neka poslije kad gledaš.
Ma da, više neću igrat ovako, ovo je bot.
Next turn! Imaš nisi da otvoriš vrata, ipak kažeš
Neću. Neću ova neće snimat Fortnite, da sad imam ću NBA.
Dobar to, ima Discord, dobar to.
Daj ga ovdje.
Što čuje moja topla tastatura. Ja stvarno je smotan ovdje prije svega. Znaš se ti kretat uopšte mogu bilo.
Ma tek sada počeo igrati, cijelo vrijeme savjetovala, ne znam uopšte kako. Ma ne znam kad ću objaviti video, ne znam.
Zabi se ogledali. Oj, majko moja mila.
Ja da ja uštekam fino, a ne može se uštekati.
Ja nešto poslat na Discord, ne znamo što moću čitati. Jedan isječak što je Peja govorio, ja snimao video i čuje se šta je Peja priča, znaš kako smiješan.
Šut streama.
Rekao le buraz moj, hoćeš ti donijet meni taj tak.
Meni je rekli da ćemo najebat cijeli razred kad dođemo u školu.
Što?
Zato što neko pisao puškice, vidio nastavnik Pejović, ja ne znam ko je to.
Gdje je pisao puškice?
Na zidu.
Pa to je juče, to su Domzi i ona... su nešto pisali.
Ko to?
A gdje si to ti vidio?
Ma, rekla mi ovaj Teodora, sada na suskom. Ja više... Ovo mi baš dosadilo, ovako ugubljene lopte. A da! Dobro. Eto vidiš da te nalaš. Bravo, majstor. Ma, logično da će ga pogoditi. Tako je, bravo, majstore. Znam, Alco, imao sam prije Rocket League, ali ne mogu sada. Malo mi se igra NBA. Ajde da ovdje. Bravo! Ovo je trojka, ovo je trojka. Ja, brate, i ovi će nas nabušt. Moj žara. Izbacite mi iz igre da mogu da... Tako.
For an easy assist. Timeout called by the Eagles. So both teams making some changes here. And it's the Eagles with the ball. It's a 13-point ball game. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
And they've begun this half 3 of 4 from the field. Great start.
Down low. Here's Bishop. Back to Roberts. Pass to Gregory. Great pass to set up the lane.
Oh, the accuracy. Just the ball. Only his teammate can get it.
Outside.
Dobro.
Junior. And here's Kennedy. Now here is Karijera. Now Marceda. Over Madison. Marceda can't get it to go. Outside, Bishop. Outside, Roberts. From 18 feet away, Bear.
Never found my place in the crowd, so I stayed from the crowd. They laughed at me then, but look at their faces right now. Jigga gave me the blueprint. I've been tracing it out, never chasing the clout. I'm just embracing my route, never catchy worshiping false idols. How you flexing in the rental with no car title? And when it come to street credit, you gotta.
And Junior, as many of you know, is
Ne, opet sam
one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the
Tako
game
je.
of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses.
Like a lot of players,
Molim.
Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it there to single digits. And the shot goes in.
Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
Junior with it. He has 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bailey Madison.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
And he makes both free throws. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Ducey. Grace. Sheffield brings a double. Back to Grace. Swings it to Ducey. And here's Grace. Now here's Madison. Ducey. Back to Madison. Lays it up and banks it in.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Pass to Sheffield. Back to Junior. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Here's Grace. And he banks it.
Kako možeš ga tako dati?
For anything outside here.
And why would they? Last 5 shots have been in the key, and they've converted each one.
Now here's Junior. Defense right on him. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Ja ne znam kako ga
They
može.
haven't been as aggressive from the outside as they were in the first. Playing smart with the lead.
Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Pass to Brothers. Here's Sheffield. Indra up top. Return to Sheffield. Junior up top. Outside, Indra. Here's Brothers. Covered by Madison.
Možda.
Clock. Here's Junior. Here's Mason. And that one's good with
Moraš
the
GTA
on the
snimat.
glass.
Scouts love when guys like Mason hustle on the glass. This kind of activity is impressive to see.
Puts it up off the inbound. And the miss. Through 3/4 of play, they're down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Foxes are on top, leading by 14. And more basketball to come after this short break. Well, the 4th quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the...
Ajde, molim te do. Ma, ja, mi gubimo 20 razlike.
Day, guarded by Rosenberg.
Bravo.
And he makes that one. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing. Very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
Now the Eagles with it. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Junior. Day. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Releases it from 15. And it's Joseph with the rebound. Renfield with the ball. Now Rosenberg. Madison with the ball. He's guarded by Marceda. Inside. Joseph's shot's good.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
On the wing, Junior. Grace defending. It's Day from deep. Nails the 3-pointer.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the deep pay for this mistake.
Knocks it loose. Junior with the steal. Here's Lack, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after.
And they're in a good position to ride this one out.
They certainly are. If they just play smart here, this game's all but over.
Grace. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. That's on Zadirko.
That's his first.
First one for him falls.
At the line for Renfield, Lou Grace.
Both fall at the line that time. And that'll do it for us in this one. Renfield is able to defend their home court despite a fantastic effort from Junior and the rest of the Eagles.
Well, I think the difference tonight was Connor Rosenberg. You take him out of this lineup, and the
He is
Eagles are
good.
able to walk away with the win tonight.
That may be true, Danny, but we just didn't see enough from the Eagles starting group. I expected some bigger games from some of the players. But ultimately, the Foxes just had more to give tonight.
And the Foxes get the win, and with that, we'll say goodbye. I'm Joe Lamy, and on behalf of Drake Hugo and Denny Hogger, we'd like to thank you for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA Athletics. Have a good evening, everyone.
Hey,
Just feeling.
easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. I just tweaked it at the end.
So you checked out all the same, yeah?
No samo, no,
Ha?
ali možemo tu, ištekaj to iz zida. Ištekaj tu. Ali može tu.
Zvam plave.
Koju.
Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show
Koju.
the people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still got to step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited in this game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all, even in the
On a busted
championship.
foot and still dropping 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como you? Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
Junior, me dá um abraço,
She's a good girl, man. Give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Nice to meet you.
Ima veliko slovo ma, to su manje, a ovdje ima veliko slovo L,
Wasting my time.
to su malo veće. Kad dođeš do kraja, ne samo pricneš
Trying to set.
Ovo ću vam preskočiti, idemo.
nešto
Opet je.
na koju stranu možeš ići lijevo.
A idemo.
Samo to je cijena. To je cijena. Znači samo gledaš
Welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game.
Substitution on the court.
And the Eagles look to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles are really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Backdoor cut. Easy look. And he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with an easy bucket.
Newer just looks...
Koju ćeš igricu instalirati da na komp?
The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. It's the Dragons. They're up by 10, and we'll be back after halftime.
Alright, fellas. Here's the deal. We're gonna blow it out.
Dobro ćemo ovo. Okej.
Listen, I'm going back. Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down. Settle down. We talked about.
Idemo bre.
Bring it in. Bring it in. I don't have any speeches for you. Just possessions. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. Go time on 3. 1, 2, 3, go time.
Idemo brate, idemo, ajmo pobijediti ove male vukove. Ajde. Znači, evo meni ovdje, povređen sam, opet igram najjači. A čut, Boki, ba tek sam instalirao igricu. A preskočim ove važne dijelove, ne zanimaju me ove...
And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
Marceda. Pass to Lack. Shot clock at 6.
Oh. Dodaj ovdje.
Junior. Beyond the arc.
Jao. U posljednje što... Kako loše napad imaju ovi. Kako loše napad. Ovi nas vode, brate, mi samo gubimo, sine. Samo gubimo. Ja, brate, ja povrijeđen. Šta? Šta? Šta kaže? Šta kažeš, tata? Kako zove?
Pass to Marceda. Now here's Junior. Dillard covering. Back to Lack. Outside, Day. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Junior outside.
Ma nemaš, nervira me.
The knee could still be an issue. Coral with it. Inside. A nice shot.
Ma ovo me nervira baš pravo. Sada kako ovako gube, samo gube.
Yeah, they've gone with a throwback game plan. Force it inside, be physical, and make them stop you. Well, without a doubt, the star of this North High team is Sean Howell. Already going to a major college next season on scholarship. He can do so much.
Not how you want to kick off the second half.
Niđe veze, moj bok, niđe.
Swings it to Stoffer. Williams. Now here's Coral.
Sad ću završiti negdje stream.
Back to Williams for 3.
Ma ja, zato ću uzeti ova.
Their inability to clog the lane has led to some easy looks.
Sometimes these body blows will...
A dodaj ovdje.
We'll see if they can regain the energy later in the game.
Timeout called by the Eagles. Well, he's the tallest member of the Dragons, but they like him at power forward. Very fluid mover who can attack in multiple ways.
It's true. At the next level, they'll probably slot him as a 3 or a bit of a tweener forward. But he's got great talent and form on his shot, and the sky is the limit for this kid.
Pass to Marceda. Indra. Junior outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Daj, pogodim, točno imam promaš, niđe veze.
But manages to release his shot and get
A niđe veze.
Both teams will make a substitution. And this backcourt of the Dragons featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard.
Kako me nervira ovako ovo. Samo gubimo, gledaj, sa Maja. GG. Tek počeo i odmah gubimo. Dodaj ovdje, bro, dodaj ovdje, dobro.
Sheffield outside. Junior outside. Shot to stop the drought.
A kako, ne može pogoditi. Aj pogodi. Bravo, hvala Bogu.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Outside, Gibson. Reese Jones on the wing. And again, it's with the three.
And you look at the story defensively, they've regressed somewhat in the second half, a little too casual for my liking, and I see they're paying for it.
Sheffield, he's guarded by Jones. Pass to Junior. Out to Sheffield. Now Junior. Return to Sheffield. And it wastes
Bravo, monster.
Right back. No hesitation from Sheffield. Shots like these help him get into a rhythm on offense.
Well, throughout this season, Junior has been playing in the shadow of his dad. Duke was just a huge figure in the basketball community of this area.
And that's been an added layer to his success, following his father's footsteps after his passing. Junior's story is one that you could see in a documentary one day.
2 seconds separating the shot clock.
Evo ovdje lopte.
Mason outside.
Ja.
Junior. The kick out to Indra. Sheffield. He's guarded by Jones. Pass to Indra. On the wing, Junior. Sheffield outside. And here's Junior outside. Junior just can't seem to get anything going right now, and you can just tell that he isn't close to 100% right now. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Dragons up on top, up 19. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we return. Well, the fourth quarter getting started, and even with the return of
Substitution on the board. Substitution on the board.
And here's Endra. Pass to Marceda. Junior, high post. Again with the miss there. Junior really struggling to play to his normal standards. And you look at Powell, just a tremendous athlete. Who does he remind you of, guys?
Well, the first guy you have to think of is Aaron Gordon. He has that blend of athleticism and speed and power, too. I mean, that has scouts just drooling all over this guy. He plays like a walking highlight reel.
They probably wish this run came earlier.
At least they are showing some signs of life. Something they can build on going forward.
6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Now here's Powell, covered by Junior. Poked away. Out of bounds, it'll be Eagles ball.
Eagles ball. Now into the lineup for Newark East. James Dirko. Substitution on the board.
Outside, Evans. Junior, high post. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two.
That's his first.
It goes on
Jason.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
No good on that second free throw. Now here's Gibson. Final buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Dragons are able to maintain the lead they built at halftime and get a big win for the school here in Newark.
Yeah, the Eagles did everything they could to make it interesting. I mean, Junior gave them a spark, but in the end, the hole they dug in the first half was just too deep.
And it just goes to show that it takes 4 quarters of excellent play to win a game. North High were the better team start to finish, and they buried the Eagles in that first half.
And that'll be it for us here in New.
All right, man.
Hey, that was hero stuff. Even in the loss, you're a fighter.
Ma fan gubimo svaku nic veze. No, sir.
Woo! Recruiters everywhere. Oh man, Jimmy, he even got big lands up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters in the NBA even get the early look. Man, it's all happening.
No. This room's for players and coaches only.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Britt Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. And now the lineup for Newark East. Team captain Day is the point, with the talented Junior at the 2. Black and Zazirko are the front court pair at the 3 and the 4, and Marceda gets to start at center. And for Louisiana Northeast, they'll be going with Davidson at the point with the star Cobb to his side. At the 3 and 4, you have Splitter and Teddy Edwards, another star standout. In the middle of it all is Mushi Fresh. And only one injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still in the full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
Cobb gets the bucket. Confident looking triple there. Cobb knows.
Ajde, što ste žljogavi je? Ajde. Ja kako ste žljogavi, majko mamila. A sad ću promašiti oba bacanja.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all
Malo su profesionalni košarkaši, mi igramo protiv njih. Ma oč... Nema igra Fortnite, do sad je.
Back to Junior. Outside, Black. Junior. Zadirko. He's covered by Edwards. Here's Day.
Ajde. Hoš viš.
Junior. Just 5 on the clock.
Tako je.
Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys. It seems like a lock he'll get at
Ne mogu, izvinim, ne mogu. Postavili smo ga. Ma kako ne može nikad, mora uvijek pogoditi. Ajde, ajde, ajde. A dodaj ovom tamo liče, sti glup. Ma ja, imaju ovdje takumba i sine, šta je ovo?
Relentless effort from Davidson on defense.
Niđe
He
veze.
just hounded that ball until he was able to steal it and break away.
And the Eagles will call time here.
Kako je ovo glupo, jebem ti ovo, jebem ti život. Glupi. Glupi košar. Majde, izbaci me. Gubimo 23-7, kako uvijek moramo gubiti? Znači što sam povrijeđen, logično.
Just over a minute gone by here in the second quarter. And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
To the paint. Here's Junior.
Dalik, nema ruke.
Pass to Day, and camped in the lane there and gets the 3-second call.
Well, that was a head scratcher to say the least.
Još ovaj game ja idem, ne mogu još ovo. Ovo je toliko naporno igra to.
Especially given the way the scoreboard looks for them.
Right side, Cobb. The shot's good on the nice assist from Davidson.
The mid-range jump shot is alive and well. Cobb is more than happy to take those jumpers.
Outside, Day. Junior, guarded by Cobb. Back to Junior. Outside, Day. Back to Junior. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Cats. Outside, Davidson. Pass to Timmerman. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a break.
Kako može pogoditi?
But they got away with it. And for the Eagles, they're technically the away team in this game, even though it's being played right in their backyard.
And you have to admire the effort the Eagles have shown all tournament long, too. They knew they'd have the crowd support most of the way, and they've earned it with their play.
He hits both from the stripe. And here are the Civet Cats now. Releases. Too long on the shot attempt.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Lack.
Oh, što šuta.
And I like when Fresh takes initiative on defense. Look how impactful he can be on this end.
Nails the three-pointer. And about 3 minutes played into the second quarter. Pass to Zadirko. Junior. That's good, and it's Dave Zadirko with the assist.
I like the urgency of Junior's drive. Plenty of raw potential there he could develop into an unstoppable move.
Now here's Cobb.
Down low. And
Fresh gets it to go.
They'll take that shot anytime they can get it.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
They've picked up a lot of fouls and are already in penalty, which is not a good sign. They need to focus on moving, maintaining good position, and defending clean.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played so far. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that could be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Sheffield outside. Back to Lack. Pass to Junior. Sheffield outside. And here is Marceda.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
And it's the Civic Cats with the ball. Pass to Fresh. Outside Cobb. Davidson. Second chance shot. Sheffield with the rebound. Here's Junior. Mason, right side. And even though he's out there playing, Junior just doesn't seem like he's his usual.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on this Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
Cobb with it, guarded by Zadirko. Inside. Missed it, even after all of those close chances.
It's been a cold spell for them, coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
Junior outside. Hendricks Cobb with the steal. To the inside, Davidson.
Smorila bi se ova baca.
That one goes down, but offensively just 1 for 4 start the third quarter.
Outside, Black. Day, pass to Zadirko. And here is Junior, guarded by Cobb. Returns to Day. Marcelo with it. Day, Davidson defends. Junior inside.
Foul.
Cobb on him, and it's Junior missing. Here's Louisiana now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his 3-point shot at this point.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader.
Ma šta 3 više sekundi?
Who just moves so well with the ball.
Substitution on the board.
And here are the Civic Cats now. Pass to Porter. Porter tips it back in for 2.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
Not the best shooting night for Junior, and you wonder if his knee is the issue, guys.
He might not be making a big deal.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been pretty one-sided so far. Civic Cats ahead, opening a huge gap. And we'll be back in a moment to get the fourth quarter underway. Fourth quarter just getting going. The Cats have run away with things and have been relentless with their play.
They're really on to something. Running plays in the paint and finding a lot of success.
When something works for you 4 out of 5 times, keep at it. Tremendous effort from Junior. Clashes with some aggressive defense, but manages to release his shot and get fouled.
And that one misses. And the Eagles making a change here. And he sinks the second.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Pass to Bean. They double him with Junior. Splitter attacking. Soft touch off the glass and in. And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their scoring. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
And that one's good. It's Bean.
Their last 5 buckets coming in the painted area.
And defensively, you gotta make the adjustment. Force them to make a perimeter shot.
And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for the 3-point play.
Junior. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. And Junior looking a bit winded out there. Wonder if that injury is still bothering him.
I like how forceful they've been on the glass, really getting after it.
They just look hungrier and more aggressive. The other team looks overmatched.
They've been the more unselfish team tonight.
Yeah, running the offense, and each guy willing to make that extra pass.
Here's Brothers. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. And as many expected, the Cats just too much to handle. Their loaded roster getting a big lead going here in the second half.
You can find an answer for Cobb. You can find an answer for Davidson. Or maybe
Gađa.
you can't answer for all of them. That's when the Eagles are finding out, and tonight it's been all Civic Cats.
To the middle. Here's Junior. Splitter with a defensive effort.
He can be hesitant near the rim. We saw it right there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up strong enough.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
I love Splitter's tenacity in the paint. He's not timid about getting in the mix and having to fight for the shot.
Junior left side. Louisiana with the board.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
And what a team performance it's been.
Double team on Benjamin Davidson. Left side, Edwards. Back to Davidson. Pass to Cobb. Shot from 12. Drops it on through, and he's now 9 for 13.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Junior outside. Indra. Junior guarded by Cobb. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
That's his fourth.
That one on Cobb.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Cobb, covered by Junior. Outside Cobb. And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with invitational.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The